Hedy number 11.
Petra, a new series of chapters.
Yeah, right.
We had the first 10 chapters were all about the basics of network marketing. And I recommend everybody to re-listen if you have forgotten something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also if you watch it again and listen to it again, you'll find other things that you haven't picked up the first time.
Absolutely. And now we are going to our favorite part, the personal development in relationship with network marketing.
Yeah, so what we've done indeed in the first 10 episodes was what you said, right? The basics. We can't tell a lot about the different bonus schemes, the commission plans, product details or whatever, because that's different for every network marketing company you will commit yourself to. So those details we cannot discuss here in this podcast. So we've done our basic stuff and now we're going to do the fun stuff, the personal development. Let's start with communication.
Well, okay. First of all, this is not only one podcast about communication because there is so much about communication, but we make a start now.
There are so many books on communication alone, indeed, yeah.
Now let me ask you, did you know that your communication is only 7% the words that you speak?
Only 7.
Yes.
Wow.
And then 38% the way you pronounce them, the tonality.
So whether you say, I love you, or I love you, or I love you!
Something like that. And the other 55% is the body language.
Yeah.
Now, you have to be congruent with what you're saying, with what you're telling, because sometimes you notice people are telling a story and you feel that there's lacking something. And we call that incongruency. If there is an incongruency in your words, in what you think and your body language, your message will not come over the way you mean it to come over.
To come across, indeed.
Yeah, is that...
Come across,
yeah.
It's so funny. You have people that tell you a very positive, nice message and they keep just nodding their head. It's like, what are you talking about? It's... Yeah.
Exactly.
You can't unnotice once
and
you
know,
do.
I'm a mean girl. I just pitch into it. And, oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. But anyway, we have communication. Mm-hmm. Your communication has to be effective and efficient. And in my opinion, and I'm not the only one, your communication has to come from your heart, reach the other person's heart, and then automatically it goes to the brain and to the mind, and then you either got them or you don't.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I read this article some time ago where it was indeed stated that we think that our mind thinks and influences our heart, but it is the other way around.
It's the other way around.
Our heart that senses stuff and it has the same abilities as the mind does. So the heart influences the mind and not the other way around. It's just so you know.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Then we automatically come to the point that we were talking about in the Dutch episode. Are you communicating to get something from the other person, or are you communicating to give something to the other person or to the audience? People notice when you are for real and when you are fake.
Yeah, if you're just in there for the money because you want quick money, or if you're really in there to help others achieve their goals.
Yes.
And in that way.
Yeah.
Earn your money. Yeah.
The side benefit, the second benefit is that you are getting rewarded for it. Not even paid for it, rewarded. In Dutch, the Dutch is one of the most difficult languages to learn. You have a lot of different grammar and
yeah, and more exceptions from those rules than rules, to be honest.
yeah. And in English you also have that. For example, I'm telling a story, heel enthusiastic, and then I say but. Well, Tony Robbins say, you know how big the butt is?
Okay.
So you, what's the English word for it?
Yeah, you disregard everything you've said.
Yeah, well, you diminish it. Yeah, you make it small. What you said, you make it smaller. And you must realize that a lot of people, they receive visual communication. I'm a visual person. I'm also vocal, but I'm a visual person. I speak also with my hands. I nod with my head while I'm telling the story. Visual persons get it immediately. Now, people that are auditive, they don't care about me doing. They think this is what is she doing with her hand.
Yeah.
So they sit like this. They want to hear my voice, my tonality, what I have to say.
And they want others to be silent so
Yeah.
they can hear better.
Yeah, yeah. And then you have the kinesthetic persons. They sit like this. They listen. They are not even interested in how you look, how you move your head, how you move your hands. They want to feel the message that you are sharing.
Yeah.
And when you know this, and then you master this, you know that if you have a story to tell, you have the story for those three kinds of people. The visuals, the auditives, and the kinesthetics. And that takes practice. Practice with your friends, practice with your children. Some parents don't understand their children simply because they don't understand their way of communication. Take a kinesthetic child and you yell at that child, or you make this movement, what's not allowed, you're completely ignoring the fact that your child cannot react on that. So yes, it is important to know. And the words that you use, like I said, to use but.
Let me give you another example for the three ways of communicating, because you can also, I mean, if you're not an extrovert person, it would be very difficult for you to tell your message and using your words and your body, because that's not who you are. But you can use words as well to address the three types of communication styles. And you can just use the words like, do you hear the advantages? Or do you see the advantages? Or do you feel the advantages? And in that way, see, feel, hear, you also address all three different communication styles.
Correct.
Oh, thank you.
So good that we do this together.
Yep. Let's continue with your words.
Well, certain words, try to pick up a pen.
Yeah.
The word try. Either you pick your pen up or you let it on the floor. But what's trying? Is it doing this? Is this trying? So that's a word that you may avoid and replace it with, do your best to pick up the pen. You feel the difference? Because if you ask someone to do their best to pick up a pen, immediately they bend down, pick up the pen. Or they look at you. The best to pick up a pen, you just do it. And that's the whole thing. Just do it. Trying is a word that actually has no meaning.
And it's also nicer for the person if you address them with do your best to do. It gives them also a margin of error. I mean, not everybody's perfect at doing stuff right at the first time.
Mm-mm.
And if you say just try, you can try until you're dead.
Yeah.
But you can do your best and even do better and better every time. And
Yeah.
it gives a different feeling to the person who's listening.
Also, it's motivating. Yeah. It's motivating, yeah. At school, especially.
Oh,
High school.
I don't know what it is in the rest of the world, but we are very good here in the Netherlands, especially a couple of years ago, where we were notice everything that was not okay. And everything was okay. No, we need to develop the stuff that is not okay. Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. In some other countries, they have the same system, but different. We have the numeric system, and they have the letters.
Oh, yeah. Well, things are changing, luckily, because everybody's more aware about what impact not only language but also the energy behind it has on people.
Yeah. So my advice is do your best to learn all the communication styles, not all those communication styles that you can use in your network marketing business. It is a conversation about network marketing, but there are a lot of people that don't want anything to do with network marketing, but they just like to hear us.
Yeah. True. Yep.
And comment. But it is important that you learn how to communicate so that you have an effect and that you communicate efficiency. Yeah. In Dutch we have, I don't know how it is in the English language, but how much would you like to earn?
Yeah, I don't think we can translate it like that, because would is not a in the past word.
Well, the future is will. How much do you want to earn? Yeah. So, for example, we are Dutch and we translate this to English. How much would you like to earn? That would you like to is vague. It's probably not going to happen unless you say, how much do you want to earn? Because that's more fixed, and then you can work toward this. You know, wood is a weakness, I think.
Yeah, makes sense.
I can translate it that with, well, how much do you want to earn?
It gives more direction where you're going.
Yeah. I was thinking this morning, we didn't do that in the Dutch podcast, but I was thinking this morning, in the old days, how much do you want to earn? The answer was 100,000 in the old days. Not per month, not per year, not guilders, not whatever. 100,000. Nowadays, when my grandchildren ask their mother, Mom, what do you want? Yeah, 1 million euros on my bank account. So the value of money, of course, has devaluated. But my daughter became more specific from everything that she has learned in the past, hearing from me. And the same thing we can ask with network marketing, which reminds me, we have to note that down, that will be in another chapter, number by number. How much would you like to earn? Or how much do you want to have at the end of the year with network marketing? Do you want to have that stimulates you to work towards what you want?
Yeah, but let's stick to the words now.
Like, do you want or would you like?
Yeah, another thing that's also, probably you've heard this before, but use only positive words. Don't use the word not. And you've heard this probably before. Do not think of a pink elephant. And what did you see? A pink elephant, right?
Yeah.
So just describe what you do want and not what you don't want.
You are absolutely right. And at the same time I say, sometimes you need to know what you don't want in order to get what you do want.
True.
Because you have to make that switch.
But knowing what you don't want is expressing in positive words what you do want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your brain does not convert the word not.
No.
Doesn't understand the word not. So you have to think and translate it in a positive way.
That's also what I learned my kids very early on, to never use the word difficult, for example. I find this difficult to do. And then I would say, no, just translate it as, I find it not so easy to do. Because not will be taken away in your mind and the easy part will stick. So it makes lives easier.
Especially the tasks at home. Yeah, but and what I just want to emphasize is dus watch your words, the way you say them, and your body language. And when we come to bringing over the message, think and practice that you have a visual oriented audience and an auditive oriented audience and a kinesthetic oriented audience when you speak in public. And when you speak one-on-one, go and find out what type of person sits beside you or in front of you. So you have to learn how to tell your story in 3 different ways and being completely congruent.
Yeah.
And avoid negative emotional patterns.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, what did I start? A negative emotional pattern is when underlying what you are saying, people can feel this is fake. So, using the word but, that is a negative, has an underlying of negative emotional pattern. It has to do with your self-esteem, it has to do with
Self-worth.
Yeah, self-worth, self-esteem, and who you really are. That it is as if you feel shy to show who you really are. Do I say that correctly?
Yeah, but that's so difficult because we tend to show the more beautiful ones that we are. Because if you really, I don't think there are many people in the world who truly know themselves in all the facets and still love themselves.
Yeah, but there we come to the point that in order to give or love to others, you have to give and love yourself first. You can't give away what you don't have.
Yeah.
You can only give away what you have in overflow.
Yeah.
And remember we talked about our self-talk in the mirror? I love and appreciate myself.
Yeah, we talked about that in the Dutch
episode. But it goes.
I mean, if your self-esteem is not that high, please do take a few moments a day that you look yourself in the eyes, in the mirror, and say to yourself, "I love you. You are okay." That helps a lot.
Yeah. Or I accept myself and I love myself.
Yeah. Whatever works for you.
Yeah.
Tell the story about your mom.
Okay. My mom passed away already some years ago. And when she was still good in her mind and still active in the world, she never ever approved what I was doing into my face. She always had critics. I found out that behind my back she was bragging about me, what I am doing and how I'm making my living. It is not her way of making a living, but she was bragging, and I found that out. And one day we had a conversation about getting older and how to end. And my mom always wanted to die in her own house. Unfortunately, that was not possible anymore. She was drifting away slowly. And I said, yeah, do you want to go in a nursery home, in a convalescent home, living with same group? All your friends are living in, how do you say that in English? Een bejaardenhuis.
Elderly home?
Yeah, in a home for elders, all from Dutch Indonesia, because my mom was from Dutch Indonesia. And she said, yeah, that's, in the end, I will end up there if I can't live at home anymore. And then she asked me, what would you do? I said, well, I'm going to go in a community, the hippies, and, you know. And she jumped up and said, and there you're going to teach everybody to communicate effective and efficient. And I thought, my God, she got it. It finally came out of her mouth. That she realized that what I was doing for a living. Yeah, unfortunately, she is not with us anymore.
No.
Yeah.
But that was a very nice story to end this episode.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to do about communication. So
Absolutely.
We're not going to stop here, but for this episode, this is it. See you next time.
Till next time.